Gram. Gram, Dawn of Ruin, is the Sword of the Sun wielded by Sigurd in the Völsunga saga of Norse mythology. It was originally an enchanted sword wielded and pulled from the trunk of a mighty tree by Sigurd's father, Sigmund. Later, it shattered from clashing against Gungnir and was reforged anew into a cursed demonic blade that was capable of killing even a dragon by Sigurd. After that, it became renowned as a demonic sword of both glory and ruin. It is said to be the strongest demonic sword that can only be equaled to the strongest holy sword Excalibur, so it possesses the special characteristic of Dragon Slayer. The weapon is said to appear in the Der Ring der Nibelungen, a legend of a knight equal to that of King Arthur under the appearance of Balmung, but it is rather called the origin of Balmung that was wielded by Siegfried. The incident of Gram being pulled from the tree by Sigmund within the halls of King Völsunga is a legend of a sword of selection originating with the sword Meriadoc. Gram itself, the sword of supremacy in the tree from northern Europe, was the model for Excalibur, the sword in the stone possessed by King Arthur. An uncommon noble phantasm that came into existence as a magic sword, despite possessing the attributes of the sun. Bestowed by his ancestor Odin, this sword is a rare weapon that not only selects a king, but simultaneously brings about glory, jealousy, ruin and fate. Its design differs between Gilgamesh and Sigurd's possession of the weapon, no doubt due to the reforging it underwent. Variations. Gram, reforged. Sigurd's demonic sword, Gram, was once shattered into fragments in a clash against Odin's Gungnir, by Sigurd's father, Sigmund. However, through the process of restoration, Sigurd has reforged the weapon, having connected the broken segment of the blade to the pommel, thus making it a double-blade sword. It glows emerald for some unknown reason. When possessed by Surtr, he gains access to an extraordinary source of magical energy. Even in his first stage, Sigurd manages to melt the external armor of the shadow border very easily. Melting it may be one thing, but he even cut his way down the multi-layered bounded fields surrounding the inner hull, which had been designed back at Chaldea by Da Vinci, Nitocris and Paracelsus to ensure they'd be as strong as any from the Age of Gods. It should have been as strong as a fortress made of divine iron, yet Sigurd sliced through them like so much butter without even revealing his true name. Da Vinci also claims that its magical energy is right up there with Ivan's. Although Holmes is able to stop him from using it thanks to his great combat experience, Sigurd ultimately cuts off his arm. In his stage 2, he is granted authorization to fully employ this noble phantasm in combat. At his peak, in his final ascension, Sigurd can create fire by simply swinging his sword without inscribing any runes. It becomes more powerful than anything they had seen before in that lost belt. Sigurd is also shown using 4 daggers with similar coloration as Gram, 2 of which are named Ridil and Hradi, which he levitates and punches at his enemy. Balverk Gram, Heaven's Wheel of Destruction, is the noble phantasm of Sigurd. The full power release of Gram, which is originally an anti-unit noble phantasm. Instead of releasing energy from the sword, Sigurd draws out the power of the sword and throws it as an anti-fortress noble phantasm. I think throwing it is more effective is what he believes. The thrown sword strikes the target while scattering flames, and right after that, Sigurd slams his fist into Gram's hilt at full strength. Balverk means he who causes disasters, which is an alias of Odin, his ancestor. Development. Hirokazu Koyama is the weapon designer for Gram in Fate/Stay Night. Shiro Miwa is the weapon designer for Gram, Reforged, in Fate/Grand Order. If you want to support me, check out my Patreon at https://www.patreon.com/Kayashin. I tend to polls that decide important plot stuff in my P at Trian. Many thanks to my awesome patrons. Ben Phillips.
If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later, bye bye.